Good afternoon, people. I'm really struggling with the algorithms from this platform, so I'm going to be reading to try and see if I can improve the hit rate of getting the information out there. I get a lot of calls from dads requesting full custody of their children. And I want to be clear on 2 points. It's not full custody, it's contact and care, and it's not something that we would readily support, okay? The bottom line being, unless there is verifiable harm or neglect being perpetrated against the child, the likelihood of success is less than zero, for starters. The other thing is that taking the child away from the mother is not in the best interest of the child, guys. It's about allowing the child to have an equal relationship with both parents. And that is from where we depart. We are advocating for automatic 50-50 contact care, guardianship and maintenance. The likelihood of the courts giving you that is highly unlikely. Yes, there is a history where in 93% of the cases the mother is automatically awarded the child because of the historical bias against fathers, the misandrist justice system, etc. That is prevalent in these cases, okay? But just because mothers have had it all good doesn't mean now that we must come in and say, okay, well, moms have had it all cool, now it's daddy's turn. No. It's not what we're advocating for, and I reiterate, it's not in the best interest of the child, and in order to raise the child into a fully functional adult, you must have daily physical, automatic contact and care by both parents at all times. The courts are not going to, and it would be very rare for them to give full contact and care rights or full rights and responsibilities to the father. Are they doing it with the mothers in the main? Yes, they are. That is why we are doing the work that we're doing. There is no superior parent as far as we are concerned. Both parents bring vital yet different emotional, psychological, physical and mental attributes to raising the child. And we're saying in order to raise the child into a fully functional adult, it needs both parents. What the courts are currently doing is wrong, and it is blatantly biased. And we are not saying, okay, well, moms have had it all good, now it's daddy's turn, and let's reverse the bias. That's not what we're saying. The other thing is that taking the rights and responsibilities, you see the conflict that you are in because you have been prejudiced within the court system because you do not have equal rights that the mother has. Guys, all it's going to do is flip it on its head, and moms are going to be screaming about bias. And it's not what this conversation is about. Two wrongs, and I hate to use the cliche, but two wrongs a right doth not make. Okay? I've pointed out, not just in this video, but in numerous other videos that I've done, and in other work that I've written or published about the benefits of the child benefiting from both of its parents. It absolutely promotes fairness, and it takes the burden off one parent. The burden needs to be spread across both parents, and both parents need to be the ideal. The utopia is co-parenting. That is what you guys have got to be aiming for. Or parallel parenting, or high conflict parenting, And that in itself tells you a whole lot about both parents in that instance if you are conflict parenting. When you are sharing responsibilities, you take away the stressors that promote conflict, and it promotes cooperation between the parents. You can jump up and down and tell me how useless she is, and I can guarantee you she's written 20,000 pages telling her friends and family how useless you are. Does that bring you guys to some form of cooperation? No, it doesn't. This requires you're adults, you're grown up, behave like adults. Running to court is not the place to be doing it, and the overwhelming evidence is that the court system is not the place to be doing this. It requires that you guys cooperate with one another. The fact that you have moved on from your relationship is not the child's problem or fault. You had the child together, you raised the child together. I did a video the other day about self-care post-divorce or separation. It allows for the healing process to start almost immediately. The longer you drag this out in court, and he said, and she said, and my lawyer said, and her psychologist said, it's counterproductive, and it's not going to work. So coming in asking me for full custody, I can guarantee you it's not just me, but anybody you talk to, the likelihood of you getting full custody off the bat because you feel mommy's incompetent, well, guess what? That's your opinion. Okay? So, based on your opinion, you are going to either be investigated by us or a court-appointed psychologist if you go through a lawyer to see if the evidence that you're presenting is true and correct. The likelihood of success is not that great. Just because you are sitting with a biased, gynocentric legal justice system that we're currently sitting with, that overtly favors mothers, doesn't mean that what is being done is right. That is why we exist. And we are not about to now flip this on its head and say, okay, moms have had it all good, it's now daddy's turn. That's not where we're coming from. Guys, if you are serious about resolving this, if you are serious about getting the entire family, including your ex, out of the legal justice system, we are the people to be talking to. And I've been working with my litigation department going on, well, we're almost looking at 2.5 years now, with success after success after success. Do we charge for our services? Yes, we do. We are not funded. So if you guys started paying membership fees, or I had regular donations, we could look at start doing some form of pro bono work. But until we start getting funding or some form of membership fee, and we do charge a membership fee of 159 Rand a month, then we could be using this to educate people, to be helping guys out that are in dire straits. But unfortunately and sadly, we do charge for our services, and that's the simple reality of it. Do we charge what lawyers charge? Absolutely not. The most expensive case that we've done to date is probably 1/5 of what the average lawyer would charge over a 5 to 8 year period, which is anything between 1 and 5 million Rand, with the record currently of a father paying 10 million Rand and still being denied contact. So you have a choice. You can use the current system that is not working, or you can come to us and we can start assisting you. Contact details are in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please get the message out there. I love you all. Thank you very much.